The culmination of all my general discomfort with this kind of saccharine, sentimental public emotion thing that I just can't do, right, was about 2 years ago. I did a thing for Comic Relief, one of these challenges they do, right? Let me undercut this immediately. Not one of the heroic ones. Not David Williams swimming for 2 weeks down the Thames. Not John Bishop running a load of marathons and then rowing for 5, or whatever the hell he did. These heroic ones. 6 of us in a boat down the Zambezi. About as difficult as somebody in your office doing a sponsored bike ride. So worth a fiver of somebody's money, but let's not get carried away here, right? Which presumably is what you say to somebody in your office when they ask you to sponsor them on a bike ride, because you go, yeah, John, you're never off the fucking bike. All right, I'll give you the tenner. And would you put some clothes on in the lycra in an office? Would you let it go, for God's sake, right? So there's a few of us doing this, but they sent a documentary crew with us. I sent a documentary crew with us in order to capture the moment, in order to capture the tantrums or the blisters or the difficult moments when we visited projects that affected us emotionally, and then we could emote about that, and then you would see this and empathize and donate more money. And that's the way it works, and they do wonderful work. Good for them. It turns out I am of fuck all use to Comic Relief. Because I can't deliver the thing they need people to deliver in these little films, right? Because they would ask questions you know the answer to. Questions that are quite leading. They would ask you questions like, has this journey opened your eyes to the situation in Africa? And I'll give the only answer you can give as a then 41-year-old man, which is, of course, no. Don't be ridiculous. What kind of fucking Egypt would I have to be to have got to 41 years old, landed in Africa and gone, Jesus, they've got nothing here. Why was I not informed of this? I can't even get 3G. And then they would really twist the knife and try to bump up the emotional power. They would say things like, has this week changed the way you feel about your own children? And I said, no. How weird would it be if it took a week in the jungle with Mel C and some bird off Waterloo Road for me to go, do you know what? When I get home, I'm going to give my kids another go. Yeah, because I was beginning to find them quite whiny and needy. But you spend a week in a tent with Jack D, you learn what whiny neediness truly is.
Hi, this is Dara Ó Briain. This is my YouTube channel, so subscribe and like to get more funny clips.